Hi everyone, my name is María Cruz-Martínez. I'm from National Autonomous University of Mexico, and I'm presenting development of technological competencies in a high performance teams. So, well, usually when we work in organizational psychology and in skills assessments, we usually made up. Yes, we talk about, we design from scratch and we work with a traditional soft skills framework. But SPHERE framework is more focused in technological information and communications skills. So it's usually more used for the skill analysis, job profiles, learning, development, and human resource process in IT companies. But they say we can work in every kind of job position in the company. So we do a lot of research and we find they have a lot of job descriptions and lot of suggestions about how to script professional profiles worldwide in different kind of positions, but related to IT. But in 21st century, every job, it's a lot related with IT, especially since the last year. For example, we are having this meeting in this format and we don't see this year or these 2 years, but I miss you everyone. So this framework focuses in how individuals can work and develop their own path and their own professional process, and how IT managers, human resource can define that path from all the collaborators in the organization with the analysis of the skills, how reduce gaps, reduce risk projects, develop learning and development trainings, and different kind of courses. So we think this model have really good advantage because it works in all the cycle of human resource process with the same framework and the same cluster of skills. We think in the benefits and we want to try it in a real company, in real collaborators, in a live organization. So we focus in the translation process. We usually, when we talk about implementation in some kind of IPTV or communication or cybersecurity of DevOps, it's different than the other positions. But in this case, we focus the SPHERE framework focus in the cognitive process and behavioral process. So sounds good. The second is focus in business needs. You're not only your technical capabilities, you're only how it helps to the business and the organization to grow. So we take that. We focus in core skills. We respect the common law or written law in human resource to focus in less skills for job profile. So we put a maximum 12 skills from some job positions because some are really different and are focused in multivariant scenarios, but we only focus in 12 skills, 5 more related to soft, 7 more related to hard aspects of work. But it's not mandatory that was 12. It's only a suggestion, top 12. Some positions have only 5 or 6 skills in the assessment. So we want also to align recruit to assessment in currently active workers, and we want to focus in large and small organizations. So we choose a little, well, not so little, maybe 250 employees or company of cybersecurity in Mexico who works in a bigger company, a multinational company in which had presence in Latin America and United States with IT process, but we only focus in this part of company. We use the 102 skills, technical skills from SPHERE in these categories, and also we use the responsibility levels, that is 5 skills more related to soft skills in the usual human resource language. So we want to see if behavioral skills and experience and qualifications we can put inside these skill and knowledge, beliefs, mold from professional skills in assessments online. So for first step, we have a chat. It's a little 15 minutes meet and greet with different teams in the organization, managers and some supervisors to explain about the assessment and to they don't with their collaborators. We talk about source of distortions, self-assessment, and another one's assessments from not only the SFI assessments, but also the performance assessments. We talk a lot about the performance evaluation, self, and from my collaborators, focus in be objective as much as you can. And we also highlight we need to be objectives and impartial. And we made a lot of exercise with managers to train their teams. And we do also an online little training, maybe 20 questions for that. Why we do all this? Because companies in 21st century are going to work focused on IT. We need to align people to strategic process. We need to decentralize management process in a global companies, in a multinational companies. We need to each many organization be autonomous and empowered to work with their people. We need self-practice in human resource. We need quality work environments, keep good reputation to can attract talent. Talent is going to be the game changer in this kind of area. Automation, artificial intelligence, it's now here. It's not for the future. So we need to train employees to be ready for the next job. I'm not going to do this pen anymore. I'm going to work with the machine or the robot which makes this pen. So we need to train people in IT skills. In that way, we are going to be a collective intelligence who can focus in commitment and social responsibility with organizations, society, and their own employees. We're going to promote diversity, competences, and rethink the performance. So we designed a tailored psychometric instrument based on SFIA 7. It's the 7th version of this framework. We use cross-cultural norms, and we try to keep the framework as much as possible good to be similar to the original definition, but also focus in behavior. So we focus in every kind of organizational levels. We have a version for operational positions, middle, and top directors. Age skill for the framework, 107, 102 technicals, and 5 responsibility levels or soft skills. Have 8 valid items, randomly presented in blocks of 5 to keep short but good assess. And we use the data to compare the results with the performance assessment, and we did a 9-box grid. We have in 2008, 178 participants from November 6 to November 10, and in 2020, 107 people because, you know, change in the workers, layoffs, new entrants, etc. And we assess them from March 2 to 13. All are workers from 1 year or more, all really good qualified and part in the performance company assessment. So we cannot provide more information about age, gender, sex, anything because of privacy laws, but it's the most organic development of an organization. Well, we found this. We found a lot of people in the first square in 2018, more related with low demands from the position, and we have changes in every kind of 9-box grid, in every grid of the 9-box. So especially in this part, in the 9 Great. We found we keep almost the same number. It's consistent to find people who maybe are not happy or are not good match with the company. That was funny, but we found in these other 8 and 7 grids that we how we work changed because we have low people there and more people in the middle row, which is the good performers, the person who exceeds the minimum. Remember, low row is who not meet the standard, who are in the standard or a little up, and who excels the standard. So we need see a growth in the company, but also we compare with the recommendations we made to the company in 2018. We said, okay, review and develop team empowerment. Each team needs to know they own their decision and they have power to take decisions. We talk about a continuous improvement process and implementing and reviewing leadership styles. Sometimes we see one leader is not the best fit, but their co-workers push him up and make him work or her work. I don't know which sex is. And also develop specific strategies for crucial competencies like incidents management, project portfolio, and especially biz and consultancy, because company needs this to keep operation runs. So we're going to see now each skill. I'm going to focus in the soft skills, especially because they are the only that every people answer in the company, because some technical don't share in between positions. And we see only complexity was more people to train than the others. The others really low. We give this empower to people by autonomy and influence, and we train in the business aspects and knowledge. But in complexity, it's maybe because of the growth of the company, then we need to rethink and redo the training. So we observe team scores improve almost in every competencies. So we need to focus in this, keep this path, because complexity, it's hard, but it's also related to grow in the company, to be ready for the next job, the next role, etc. So thank you very much, everyone, for this. I hope this can be useful. I hope if you're interested in this framework or work with live organizations and do applied work in organizational psychology, please send me an email. Best regards, everyone. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.